chances are you are working really hard. You hustle every day, but you're not seeing any results. Despite you working and hustling harder and harder day by day, your revenue still stagnates. You are stuck at the revenue ceiling. You are not seeing any results. So you try to implement a new technique in your business, but that fails. It doesn't work, right? And you still work harder and harder and harder. No results. Then you implement a new strategy, and that fails as well. Nothing seems to get you out of your current level. You cannot advance. And why is that? Chances are that you're not working with the universe. And if you are not working with the universe, you can be working as hard as you want, but nothing will change. Because if you don't master how to work with the universe, then you're kind of cooked, right? So, working with the universe. In order to work with the universe, you need to communicate with the universe. And the language of the universe is emotion. Emotion is the language of God. And emotion is the tool that will help you to communicate with the universe, to work with the universe, to understand each other, right? Because you can work as hard as you want, but if you feel poor inside, right, you'll be poor. You can be hustling and implementing every new strategies on earth, right? You can be watching all the business podcasts on the planet. But if you stay the same emotionally, you won't change a damn thing. Because the universe communicates with your emotions, not with how hard you work. So, if the universe communicates with your emotions, right? If you're with your state of being, you'll get the results of your state of being. And if your emotions reflect something that you don't want, you'll get the thing that you don't want, because your emotions reflect it, right? And emotion is basically energy, right? Emotion is energy in motion. So energies create frequencies, and frequencies materialize into reality. The universe, God, communicates with your emotions. And if your emotions are you being stuck or nothing is working, guess what? The universe will give you exactly that, because it communicates with your emotion, right? He thinks that you want it. Right? He thinks that you want it even though you don't want it, because your emotion reflects that you want it. So look at Bob here. Bob knows this time I made Bob a transformational master. I made him an alchemist, a magician that can bend reality, right? Look, he has a cool hat. He looks like an angel. He's happy. He's hypnotized by this secret. He knows that him tapping into emotion that he wants, he will get exactly that. So he takes this as an advantage to overcome everybody else. Now, let me explain to you the reason behind and how you can actually communicate with the universe and work with the universe in harmony, so you actually manifest what you want. You can actually get what you want. You can surpass those revenue ceilings that have been tormenting you for years, right, or months, that nothing seems to be solving them. And this can apply to everything, right? Love, relationships, health, mental state of being, every single thing, right? Not just business. But hey, we're talking business right here. You can still watch the video if your problem isn't about business, because it works the same for every other thing. Now, you are taught in life from a very young age, right, in school, in college, or whatever, in your job, that you need to work hard. Work hard. I will switch to black. You know the saying, I won't say it again. Once you go black, pause. Now, work hard, right? You work hard and then you get what you want. You get it. Pause again, right? You get it. And then after you get it, you feel how you want. What the fuck? Why feeling at the end? This is your question, right? Why feeling at the end? Because you want things to feel in a certain way. You only want things to happen in your life. Maybe it's surpassing that revenue ceiling, buying that new dream car, getting with that person, right? Because you want even eating, right? Because you want to feel in a certain way. You want more money because you want to feel more secure. You want to feel more confident, right? When you walk down the street, you are the fucking man or woman. You are that person. You are more confident or more secure. You know, oh, my kids are going to be safe. I am going to be safe. I can travel. You are free, right? These are all emotions. These are all states that you want to be feeling and that you're not feeling right now. This is why you want the things that you want, because you want to feel in a certain way. You want to feel in a certain way. But this process right here, work hard, getting it and feeling it, is completely wrong, as we learned previously, right? Because God communicates with your current state of feeling. So if you don't feel it now, you can work as hard as you want, because you won't get it. So actually, you need to reverse this, right? You need to feel first. You need to feel secure first before materializing that money. Think about it. Sit in a meditation for a bit, right? Sit and reflect about yourself, right? Awareness is the key to everything, right? You first need to be aware why you want the thing that you want. Maybe you want to scale your business. Why do you want to scale your business? To make more money. Why do you want more money? Because you want to feel more confident, you want to feel more secure, you want to feel more free. Why? Manny P. Hall says man's success in the natural world is determined by the quality of his thinking. The law of awareness. You need to be aware of the things that you want first and extract the feeling out of them. How do you want to feel? Do you want to feel more secure, more confident? Get it. And then, guess what? Feel the thing right now. Feel it right now. You can tap into the emotion right now. How can you tap into the emotion right now? Vivid imagination. Your subconscious mind doesn't differentiate from imagination and real life if it's emotionally charged, right? So if you have the image of what you want so clearly in your mind, let yourself feel like you have it already, right? Have it within before you can have it without. Feel as if you have it before you can have it. Let yourself feel the emotions first before you get it. I cannot stretch this enough. Don't be dependent upon getting the thing to let yourself feel the thing that you want to be feeling, right? You can tap into the feeling now, and it's a must. You must tap into the feeling now. You must feel as you have it and be convinced that you have it. Feel it, walk day by day, feeling that you have what you want, and then you will get it. So after you feel how you want to be feeling, right? More secure, more confident, etc., right? Feel, then you work. But now this work counts 10 times as much at this hard work. Even if you're not working harder, you're working the exact same hours, your business stays the same, the absolute same. The business stays the same, you work as much. But now you take right action, right? You take the right action. Your work will come from a place of having. You'll be more secure with yourself. You'll take decisions like you have it. You'll not be dependent upon seeing it change. You'll be detached. You won't give a fuck. And when you don't give a fuck, things come more naturally to you because you have it within, right? If you want something really bad, you will repel it, because if you want something, it means you don't have it, and if you don't have it within, you cannot have it without. You can only have what you have, and you wouldn't want things that you already have. It sounds stupid, right? So work with a state of feeling like you already have it, right? In your mind, you already have it. Bob has it in the subconscious mind before he has it internally, and then you get a thing. But you don't really care about getting it now, because you feel so good inside, right? The only reason you want to get it is because you want to feel a certain way, and if you feel it already, right, by using the power of your imagination, fuck it. You don't really care about seeing it. And the universe is really tricky, right? The universe is really tricky, and only after you stop giving a shit about getting it, only then you will get it. I'm not saying to stop giving a shit, like quit or something like that, right? Do the work, but do the work from a state of having instead of a state of lack. Lack repels the thing that you want. If you feel like you don't have it, you won't have it, right? And if you feel like you have it, you will have it. This is how it works. Feel before you can have. Feel before you can have. And if you have struggles feeling like you already have it, right? You can DM me on Instagram. If you are a high-level entrepreneur that wants to scale his business, right, using the powers of the universe, and he wants to master how to work with the universe, to master reality, basically, DM me on Instagram. I will tell you exactly the step-by-step process in order to take action in the right way, right? Use your imagination, feel the thing that you want, and have it. Another thing that I want to cover that goes hand to hand with this. Look what I got, guys. I'm really fucking cool. I got this thing. It's green. Like the money you'll be making, right? Like the money you are making. Stop letting reality play with you, because most people their state of beings is dictated by their reality. And if something goes to shit, right, they're affected by it. And when they get affected by it, they trigger a particular emotion inside of them. And when they trigger this emotion inside of them, their subconscious mind believes that emotion to be true, right? It believes that this is how things are. And you will go on a downward spiral, right? Once you feel like shit, your subconscious mind will start to feel like shit, and you will project more shit into your life. Basic explanation, right? But the same goes for winning, right? It's called the winner effect. It's called the winner effect. There was a study done with mice, right? This is mice number 1, right? Looks like a piece of shit. This is mice number 1, right? And this this is mice number 2. They buffed mice number 2 with steroids, right? So if your course killed these mice, and these mice right now thought, I'm the fucking shit, you know? He thought like he was the best, basically. And he had his confidence stacked up. His subconscious, believe it or not, the same goes for humans, right? He believed so much that he was the shit, right? That in the next matchup, the same exact mice, now he wasn't with steroids injected anymore, right? Normal mice, 1v1 with another mice, right? These mice won. This mice won again because he had the confidence of beating these mice, right? So he won with these mice. And then they placed these mice with the third mice that was injected with steroids, right? So it was basically impossible to beat these mice. But these mice beat these mice because he had the confidence of beating these 2 mice already. So it compounded, the winner effect compounded. And the same goes for human beings. If you feel like you are winning, you will be winning more. Life, reality is just like a mirror. If you smile at it, it will smile back. If you frown at it, it will frown back. So if you feel good already, the universe will make you feel even better. But if you are feeling negative and bad, the universe will make you feel worse. If you feel rich, the universe will make you richer. If you feel poor, the universe will make you even broker. This is how the game works. This is how the game works. Remember, there are no truths in reality other than what the subconscious mind believes to be true. All truths are but half-truths, because nothing, right, even failing can be transmuted into winning. I will be making a video about that. Now, the thing that I wanted to cover before my mice rant, right, which is a really cool study, was techniques, right? What was techniques, right? I said vivid imagination, and now some of you may say, oh, I do affirmations in the morning. Is this a good thing to trigger the feeling of what I want? And I say, maybe. Why maybe? Because affirmation don't truly work, right? The same goes for every other thing, right? The same goes for every other thing, because the universe doesn't sit and says, nah, this guy or girl, nah, he did the affirmations that were popular in 2023. Yeah, he's not getting it anymore, right? There's no correct way of doing affirmations of vision boards or all this bullshit, right? You don't need to wear crystals, nothing like that, right? Because the only thing that matters is how you feel inside, right? If emotion is the language of God, how you feel inside is the only thing that matters. So you can say to yourself that you are rich 1,000 times, right? Let's say the example with the entrepreneur that wants to manifest more money, right? He wants to break free out of that revenue ceiling. He wants to break free out of that revenue ceiling, and he does his affirmations. He says, oh, I am making 100K a month instead of 55K per month, right? Just an example. I'm making 1 million per month from 500K. If he doesn't feel like he is worth $1 million, right? If he doesn't feel like it, he won't get it, right? He won't get it. He won't get it because he can only have what he has. He wants more money, but he isn't more money. If the affirmations makes him feel broker, right? He says, what the fuck am I doing with my life? This is so stupid. He will reflect that upon reality, right? Remember, the universe communicates with your emotion. It communicates with your frequency. It communicates with your energy. And emotion is the #1 penetrator of energy. So, by you having negative emotions, you'll manifest negativity in your life, right? If you feel like something is about to go to shit, it will probably go to shit because you feel like it. And when you feel like it, your subconscious mind will believe it to be true. Your subconscious mind is really affected by your emotions. This is why you should stay calm in every situation. You should be confident and secure in every single situation. Don't let reality fuck with you. Nothing can fuck with you. Only you can fuck with yourself. This is the truth, right? This is the truth. So feel like it, right? Emotion. Say, I want to communicate with God. So you need to communicate with God with your emotion. Because you can communicate with God in every single language that you want. You can be speaking Mandarin, Chinese, Romanian, right? English, Chinese. It doesn't matter, right? God won't respond to your words. It responds to your emotion. So you can say, oh, I'm making 100K a month. I'm making 100K a month. Please, I'm making 100K a month. I will manifest 100K a month. But if your emotion says something else, right? Something else, you'll get just this. You won't get this. This is why when people pray, they are praying wrong. Because they pray, they say, oh, I want this, this and this and this. But they're crying. They're crying, they're feeling sad. Because they remember their states of being. So God communicates with their emotions. And things will go even worse. I'm not negating prayer or anything like that. Right? I'm not negating it. It's the way to communicate. But you should pray correctly, right? You should pray, and then you should know that your prayer is already answered. You pray once. Pray once and have it. Be convinced that God has answered your prayer. You have it already. Pray once. I have it. This is what Neville Goddard says. Embody the wish fulfilled or something like that, right? Assume the feeling of the wish fulfilled. This was like, right? You can say that you are better, but if you are not feeling better, you will not get better. Remember, I cannot stretch this enough. It seems like I'm pushing this video in order to make it longer, but I'm not. I actually want you to understand this. Watch this repeatedly, right? This is the only thing that you need to know about this stuff. Only thing. Tap into the emotion, work, get. Pray once, know that you have it. Because if you constantly want something, it means that you don't have it. Remember, you can only have what you have. Emotion. Look at Bob. Look at how happy Bob is. With pure fucking joy. Pure joy, pure excitement. He knows this stuff. He knows that his emotions dictate his reality. He knows, so he feels calm all of the time. He feels secure. He has it already. He embodies the thing that he wants. He embodies it. Nothing can shake him. Not the tests. Nothing changes. Doesn't matter, right? His emotion only dictates what he wants. His beliefs only dictate what he wants. Because if he has emotions that don't serve him, they're only there to destroy him. Only there to destroy him. And those negative emotions will get stronger with time. So you need to remove them immediately, right? You need to create your own emotional ecosystem with only emotions that serve you, with only beliefs that serve you, with only the things that serve you. Why are you letting things that don't serve you into your mind? If you know the power of the mind, all is mind, mind is all. The first law, the first hermetic law, the Kybalion, all is mind, mind is all. So if you're letting barbarians, right, imposters into your mind, why? There is no need. You can remove them. But remove them immediately. After this video, remove them. Feel like you already have it. Use your imaginations. Use your power of the mind. Use the power of the subconscious, right, to get what you want. Remember, God communicates with emotion. God communicates with emotion. Write it down. Tattoo it on you. I don't know. Just know it. Know it. Be convinced about it. Know this is true. God communicates with your emotion. Emotion is the language of God. If you want to learn more about this, read Neville Goddard's book, Feeling is the Secret. You'll experience it really good, right? God communicates with emotion. Book recommendation, right? I don't have it by me, it's somewhere there. And this is it. This is it, right?